Hello, Ascenders. Nathan Morrow here from Ascent Martial Arts in Wilsonville. Just wanted to check in with you and talk to you today a little bit about how to improve your form. Now, I'm going to do a whole series of these, and they're going to talk about different pieces. And today, I want to focus on the starting position, the execution, and the ending position of a technique. Now, every technique should have these three components: that starting, that execution piece, and the ending piece. So we'll use an example today of the knife hand strike. So the knife hand strike starts like this, execution comes out, ends like that. I'm a little bit off the camera here. There we go. Boom. So that's a knife hand strike. So again, starting, the hand up by the ear, execution, you're pointing that elbow at your target, ending, you're going to snap the hand out and create the knife hand. So focus on a couple of pieces. The starting position. One thing that we add to the starting position is the concept of load. So think about it like this. If you've got a rubber band, a lot of students, you're going to shoot the rubber band, you're going to pull it about like this much. So it's got a little bit of load on it. If you really want to shoot that rubber band far, you increase the load. When we talk about starting position, we get a lot of kids who are starting like this. Their hand's kind of up there on their shoulder, and then when they get it out there, boom, all right, it's kind of out there. It's really not that powerful. If you want to make your form better, you want to make each technique better, load more. Really get that hand up behind the ear. Make it way on your shoulder. Get this other hand way over here so that when you go, those execution pieces are really pointing, and then they're going to snap out when you do the ending position. So the more load you have, the more power you're going to get. That execution piece, the thing I want to talk about there is trajectory. Where is it going? So when we're doing the execution of the knife hand, one thing that people will want to do is they'll want to slice way out of from their body. You're going to lose power by getting so far from your body. Try to keep your techniques close to the body during execution, and then they snap away from the body when you get to that ending position. So when your trajectory is right, you're going to use your elbow. So if my knife hand strike is going that way, and I'm looking at my target, I don't want my elbow to be pointing over there and then coming through. I want my elbow to point immediately at the target and then snap to the ending position. One more time, the elbow points to the target, snap to the ending position. The last piece is talking about the ending position. So we've started, we've got our load here, we've got our execution, we've got our snap. Make it snap to the end. Try to get from the starting position to the ending position as fast as possible. We call this speed. And so if you're going slow, it's going to be weak. If you're going fast, it's going to be strong. The more speed you have, the stronger your technique is going to be. And then following that trajectory piece is precision. Where am I going? All techniques are either going high, mid, or low. Generally speaking, when we're doing Taekwondo, we're not hitting anybody below the belt, especially when we're doing sparring and things like that. So we're going to be focused on high trajectory and mid trajectory. Mid trajectory isn't striking down to the belt with hand techniques, it's striking to the solar plexus. But you can see a downhill trajectory from the shoulder to the end of my fingers. If I'm going uphill, I'm striking maybe a knife hand strike underneath the chin. I'm going for one of these blood vessels. Boom. So I have an uphill trajectory from my shoulder to the end of my fingers. If it's flat, when I was coming up, we always used to say they don't know whether it's supposed to be high or mid. So if it's flat, it's very cinematic and it's great for extreme and creative techniques. But if you're going to do it in your form, you want it to be high or mid. Make sure you've got that trajectory going to a precise location either a high location or a mid location. And same thing with your kicks. Mid locations are waist level or higher. High locations, you're shooting for the head. All right, we'll have more tips for you next time. Thank you very much.